Hi pilots and co-pilots, Brian here with another little flight today. I'm at John Wayne National again. I landed here the other day in my previous flight when I was flying around LA enjoying the scenery. So I'm flying from here today and I'm going to be heading to Palm Springs. So you can see here today I've got the Cutlass 172. That's an Alabeo aircraft. It seems to work quite well in X-Plane 11 so far. We've had a bit of an up-down time with betas recently, but beta 13, public beta 13 came out today, so I'm out and testing it. I did try yesterday, but with beta 12 things were a problem, and also the weather was pretty bad in the LA region. So we're going to be heading off for a little flight in a minute, and I'll bring up the flight plan and you can see where I plan to go. So here I've got SkyVector up, and we're starting today at John Wayne, Orange County, KSNA. And I was trying to find a route. I need to get a bit of height. I can see that there's some heights here, 5,700. I was thinking of flying at about 8,000 feet for this route. So we can see I'm heading out from John Wayne here. I was heading out to, what have we got here? Is that El Toro? And then heading up through, this looks like a parachute route, Paris. Is that an Air Force base or something maybe there? There's lots of parachuting going on there, so I've got to be careful through there. And then up here, I'm going to fly out on a radial from there. And then when I get to this intersection here, I'm going to fly in on this radial here and then fly visually to Palm Springs. There's this huge mountain here. Look at that, nearly 11,000 feet. So I'm kind of skirting around to the left of that there. So I'll probably fly visually and try to fly as safely as I can round in this direction, and then I'm going to come in and land at Palm Springs. So that's our flight for today. Okay, so we've got our route planned. I'm flying in this Cutlass 172 here, the Alabeo model. It's quite a delightful aircraft to fly. But as we get inside the cockpit here, I'm just moving around. I love the view from the outside of it. It's quite a cool little aircraft, and I absolutely love the undercarriage and the way it folds up into the body as we fly. I'll see if I can capture that when we're flying. So I'm just going to get inside here. As you'll notice, there are no GPS. There is no autopilot. So chances are I'm going to mess something up here on the way, but we'll see how my flying goes. My channel is all about me screwing up. So I do screw up. I'm not a particularly great pilot yet. You know, that's the problem with flight sims. You're always self-taught. You don't have somebody training you, sitting next to you, reminding you what to do, when to do it, what to watch out for, what you're not paying attention to. So, pros and cons. I won't be recording the whole flight, so you'll be with me for various portions of the flight and then landing. Nobody wants to sit with me through the whole thing, do they? So I'll get my mixture up, check my throttle moving there. I get my beacon on ready so that when I flip the battery on, we immediately light up. The alternator's on. Aux fuel pump, I have no idea if that's modeled in this, but we'll do it anyway. Wow. Okay. That modeled something there because that went roaring away. Maybe it was the fuel pump. Okay. I've already tried starting this plane once, that's why my oil temperature's already creeping up. Cylinder head's cold. Put my nav lights and strobe lights on. I'll put the taxi lights on because I'm about to head out to the runway. And I'm already moving. See? That was disaster 101 there. Oh my god, that was scary. Now, the reason why that happened was that earlier on I tried filming this, and the reason why the engine's already warm, I could not get the handbrake to park brake, the park brake to turn off. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in. There you go. That's a screw up. You can. Except now, look. Ooh, full throttle again to get us going. Something weird's going on there with the wheels. There's a lot of drag going on with the wheels, but we'll see. Not going to make any comments about it being the beta because, hey, I'm flying a third-party aircraft here. There's definitely some strange issues going on, though, with throttle and runway and various other things, but that's my choice of flying a third-party aircraft right now. Maybe I should have done this in the Baron, but it's been a while since I've flown this aircraft, and it is a pretty cool little craft. Anyway, I'm going to go out onto the runway here. I think ground control is feeling a little better in X-Plane 11 now. A few betas ago, even in this kind of weather, in this kind of plane, I would be sliding all over the place. Wow, I'm about to lose the engine there. Right. And of course, now I got all panicked about getting off and moving. I haven't turned my radios on. I haven't prepped my aircraft in any way. So let's just put the brakes on here. Okay. My radios are now on. That's on standby. Turn that on. And that's on too. Okay. Is that on? No. Okay. Now, I think I'm already set up on here. Let's just check if I'm set up on the radio. Now I'm going to cheat using the map here to get my radio set quickly. Nav 1. Okay. And because I am coming in, let's see if I can see the radio on that. Okay, 6, yeah, we'll do it that way. I think we're all right on the radios there. So right, I'm going to gun the throttle. Actually, the other thing I should do is map. So everybody who's waiting for me to take off and see this exciting adventure, I better just check this now. I don't want my aircraft. I want details. Scroll down. 3020 3020 30. That's 301 30 3020. Okay, that's near enough. Okay. Oh, I see that's not set to 1200. That needs to be set to 1200. I'm going to set that to on. Squawking the right identity now. Right. Let's go. Let's see if we can take off. Control my rudder pedals. Keep my nose down. Don't pull back on the stick yet. Now ease up. And we are airborne. Yeah, hey. Okay. Now, I know I shouldn't. I'm going to switch to an outside view. Because watch the gear. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Look at that. And away we go. Now we're heading around to our first waypoint on the flight. Look at this scenery. I think it's lovely. I've really enjoyed flying over the LA region. Feels very real to me. Okay, and round we come. Just going to check my map. Okay, yeah. So we're on target. We're just not quite flying the... That's kind of a cheat. That'll do. Around we come again. See how we're doing. Okay, I'm going to try and hold this steady while I look for some outside views. So what area are we going over right now? I'm not sure. Let's try and... There we go. We're a bit more lined up now. Okay, and we've got to keep climbing because we've got quite the range of mountains ahead of us there. Okay, so we're over Irvine right now. Irvine. Not sure how to pronounce that. Let's see if I can get an outside view. There's a golf course I can see down there. Oh, like a lovely cloudless sky you've got in LA today. Look at that. Beautiful. And off we go. So, I'm going to keep flying. And for you guys it will seem instantaneous. For me it'll be about another 10 minutes. And I'll check in with you later. Okay, so I'm slowly, I've passed over my first waypoint, and I'm heading on down now to, is it Homeland, I think the VOR is called. And I'm just going to put us on an outside view, because again, this is amazing. I'll try and tell you where we are. We've come over Lake Forest there, Trabuco Canyon, O'Neill National Park, and Santiago Peak is ahead of us. But look at this, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just amazing? Sort of the polarized atmospheric effect. I am using slightly different skill. I'm using, is it Better Sky? I think it is, off explain.org. Recolors the sky slightly. Beautiful high level clouds with the clouds add-on. Look at the mountains in the distance there. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. That is lovely. Let's do an outside view if I can. Look at that. Nice. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I'll check in again. So we've passed over Homeland and we're heading on out. And I'm at 8,000 feet, and all I can say is with those mountains ahead, I don't feel very high up at all. Even though, you know, when you look out here, yes, I feel I've got a height, but it just puts those mountains into perspective, I think. But it, again, just, I think the phrase for this type of scenery is just epic. Just beautiful. Right, let's figure out where I am. So I'm kind of going through this gap in the middle here, really. Palm Springs is on the other side. So again, I'm sort of VFR, so I'm heading in the right direction. I'm not too worried about it. I'm pretty much on target right now, flying away from Homeland. And when I get up here, I'll have to figure out my distances. I haven't sort that out. Then I should be able to, by range, figure out when I should switch to the other VOR. He says not really knowing what he's doing, but it sounds professional, doesn't it? But I'm going to keep flying and enjoying the scenery for a couple of minutes, so I'll leave this on my stream so that you can see it too. And then when you join me, I should be coming around the mountain when I come, and I'll be figuring out for landing in Palm Springs. So I'm now heading towards my next waypoint, which I'm not going to really finish because we should see Palm Springs, the airport, before that. And I'm going to fly in visually. Look at that. That's just quite the sight, flying around this mountain. Let's see. Yeah, we're all good. Everything's looking good. Got to keep my height a bit. I've been losing a bit there. Let's just see. There we go. That's right. There we go. I'm just jumping through all my different views I have set up. Let's just use this one today. Look at the snow on that mountain. I bet there's a lot more at this time of year actually. But this Ortho scenery is obviously taken from a warmer time of year. And I'm not complaining right now. Okay, I see the airport ahead. Wow, okay. We have some descending to start doing. Okay. Slowly start bringing us down, I guess. We're also flying it pretty damn fast right now as we're dropping, so our descending is, yeah, we need to lose some speed, we need to lose some height. I need to try and land this thing without crashing. It's all high pressure now. And that's pretty desolate. Look at that. As beautiful as it is, it looks intimidating and scary. There's obviously a darker patch of Ortho there, taken at a different time. I'll put up with that. It looks fine. Okay. So we're at 7,000 feet and descending. I'm not sure if the airport has ILS. I would guess it would. I will find out. Anyway, tune back in a minute when I'll be a bit lower and a bit closer to the airfield. So I'm now flying downwind leg. There's the airport. I'm still desperately trying to lose height here. I'm at 4,000 feet and descending. Still just an amazingly desolate looking place out there. Okay, we'll be flying in this direction for a while I lose height. So I'm just turning onto final, hopefully. I'm descending now. I've got one notch of flaps out. I'm going to go for the second now, I think, actually. There we go. Just put me a bit more of a nose down attitude there. I'm probably a bit high at this point, but I think we're going to be okay. You know, I think if my memory serves me right from looking at the map just now, we're about 400 feet above sea level at this point, so we're actually at 1500 feet here, so we are high. I'm not too worried. You know what I'm going to do at this point? Let's bring the gear out. I need the outside shot. Look at that. How cool is that? Wicked animation, that. Down we come. Runway's in sight. Look around the sky. I can't see any other planes, which isn't surprising as I haven't got any turned on. Okay. I'm going to go for the final notch of flaps. We are definitely landing. I'm going to keep my speed up at this point. Oh, there's some very tall trees here. Look at those. They're strange ones. Not seen them before in X-Plane. New scenery types, perhaps? Okay. So there's a hugely long kind of do not land on this bit. Or maybe I guess that is for extra big aircraft that come in. But right. I was kind of aiming for here, but that's good. We actually have a bit too much height, so yeah, I totally meant to go for this bit up here, if anybody asks. Okay. It looks very sandy around here. Okay. In we come. Free Palm Springs scenery to xplane.org. Can't remember who it's by, but thank you very much for that. It is truly lovely. Nice airport. There we go, we're down to 60 knots. We have full flaps on, we're approaching. Try and keep it steady. Bit bouncy. And, oh, we're dropping a bit of speed there. There we go. I killed the throttles a bit quick there before we got down. Oh, shit, we landed the wrong way really. We had a tailwind there. Not ideal for landing, but I'll take it. With this plane, I'm having to learn to keep the throttle up somewhat, because if you put the throttle down to idle, it will completely stall the engine. Right, let's get off this runway. Little twitchy here. Right, and round we go. Oh, actually that looks like a better direction to go. I'm going to park for the plane I deserve, not the plane I've got. I'll just look at this. Oh, there's lots of palm trees over there. Let's go up to park. Well, thank you very much for flying with me for the bits that you got to see. Not sure what's over here, but I'm going to abandon the aircraft over here, I think. Thank you very much for flying with me today. Just looks, I mean, look at there. Does that not feel like it's real? I'm going to just come in and park here. I'm not sure what should be here. There. Let's have a final outside look. Okay. Start tidying up the aircraft before I shut down. Look at that. If that doesn't make you go wow, you shouldn't be playing with flight sims. That. Wow. Well, thank you very much for flying with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you want. I do all manner of kind of silly stuff with X-Plane. review utilities and all the other kind of thing. But hope you had a good time. Thanks for viewing.